The world stood still as white smoke billowed from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel. A moment of disbelief swept over St. Peter's Square, as thousands of eyes turned upward, waiting for confirmation. The impossible had happened. A Filipino cardinal, Luis Antonio Tagle, had been elected the new pope. This was a moment unlike any other in Catholic history, one that would redefine the Church and its future. For over 2,000 years, the Catholic Church had been led by popes from Europe, with only a few exceptions. The election of Pope Tagle was a break from tradition and a bold step into a new era. His selection symbolized the Church's commitment to diversity and inclusivity, reflecting the changing demographics of Catholicism, where Asia, particularly the Philippines, holds a massive and devoted following. Pope Tagle, often called the Francis of Asia, had always been known for his humility, compassion, and advocacy for the poor. His rise to the papacy was seen as a sign of hope, especially for those who longed for a leader who could bridge the gap between tradition and modernization. Born in 1957 in the Philippines, Luis Antonio Tagle grew up in a devout Catholic family. His father worked as a bank teller and his mother was employed at a water company. From a young age, Tagle showed intelligence, kindness, and a deep commitment to his faith. His parents instilled in him the values of humility, hard work, and service to others, qualities that would define his leadership style. Tagle pursued a doctorate in theology from the Catholic University of America, displaying his thirst for knowledge and dedication to the Church. Over the years, he rose through the ranks, serving as a parish priest, bishop, and eventually the Archbishop of Manila. In each role, he demonstrated unwavering dedication to serving the poor and marginalized. As Archbishop of Manila, Tagle became a beacon of hope for the less fortunate. He walked alongside the poor, listened to their struggles, and amplified their voices. He wasn't just a leader, he was a friend and a confidant to many. This reputation extended beyond the Philippines, earning him admiration worldwide. His fearless advocacy for justice and equality was both praised and criticized. He wasn't afraid to challenge the powerful, speaking out against corruption and social injustices. His passion for uplifting the downtrodden set him apart as a true cardinal of the poor. The election of a pope is always a highly anticipated event, and the 2025 conclave was no exception. The Catholic Church was at a crossroads facing numerous challenges, scandals, declining membership, and calls for reform. The College of Cardinals was deeply divided, with traditionalists wanting to uphold conservative values, while progressives pushed for modernization. The papacy of Pope Francis had ushered in an era of openness and inclusivity, but there were still deep divisions within the Church. Would the next pope continue this path, or would there be a return to more rigid traditions? The world held its breath as the cardinals cast their votes. After days of deliberation, the decision was made. The name Tagle was spoken, and history was written. When the announcement was made from the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica, the crowd erupted in cheers. The first Filipino pope had been elected. The election of Pope Tagle signifies a shift in the Catholic Church. His leadership brings a fresh perspective, especially in addressing issues of social justice, inclusivity, and reform. He has long advocated for a church that listens to the people, embraces diversity, and prioritizes the needs of the marginalized. His deep empathy and understanding of the struggles of the poor make him a unique leader. Many believe that under his leadership, the Church will continue to evolve and adapt to the modern world without losing its core values. Despite the excitement surrounding his election, Pope Tagle faces immense challenges. The Catholic Church must address ongoing scandals, declining faith in religious institutions, and the rise of secularism. The new pope will need to balance tradition with reform, ensuring that the Church remains relevant in a rapidly changing world. Additionally, he must navigate the internal struggles within the Vatican. Conservatives will challenge his progressive views while reformists will push him to accelerate change. Finding common ground will be crucial for the unity and stability of the Church. Pope Tagle's rise to the papacy is not just a historic moment for the Catholic Church, but a source of pride for the Philippines and Asia as a whole. His journey, from a humble family in Manila to the highest position in the Church, is a testament to the power of faith, compassion, and service. As he begins his tenure as Pope, the world watches with anticipation. Will he be the leader that the Church needs to heal its wounds and guide it into a new era? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The Vatican has crowned its first Filipino Pope, and history has been made.